Hi everyone, welcome back to the Extendajoint Flightcast. It's your girl Anita flying high. Happy Thursday, happy Jupiter Day. I remember the last Extendajoint Flightcast episode. I said we talked. I had said the moon was in Scorpio, but actually the moon was in Leo, and I think that was right before the new moon in Aries. So yeah, my bad on that. And but actually, it is Aries season, and the sun is in Aries, and the moon's in Gemini. So, and also it's Thursday, so I thought come talk wisdom, right? Because Jupiter is expansion, but also Sagittarius, the philosopher. As you see, Gemini and Sagittarius are that's my opposite. So, because we're talking about Thursday, right? Thursday, Jupiter. And Jupiter's in Pisces right now. But yeah, y'all welcome. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back. I just want to say also thank you to everyone that does listen to these Extendajoint podcast episodes. I just want to say thank you to everyone that tunes in because I truly am grateful. I mean, just to just tell my story and just have the people that listen to my stories, my awakening story I'm sharing with you all, just like everyone will share their journey, as it's normal to just share, yourself with the collective, right? There's nothing to be afraid of sharing yourself. That's something I'm learning. We all have, like I said, we all different, and we all have different upbringings, different backgrounds. But at the end of the day, we still want to share ourselves and be heard. And so I just want to say thank you for just listening, because you don't have to listen. Because the way we've been brought up, people that look like me, you're not really supposed to listen to because of how they have brought us up mentality wise. Right. So I've been tuning in. Late. Okay, so y'all. Okay. I've been tuning into a lot of people. Okay, I've been tuning into I have a moon in Aqua, right? So, I'm very receptive to what's going on. I haven't really been saying anything. I haven't done one of these because in a minute. I've been doing a lot of gematria decodes. I've been decoding women's football. I've been tuning into that, still doing my commentaries, but I haven't really been sharing some things that I've seen with you, seen with y'all to the world. So yes, everyone's really been talking about Will Smith and Kanye West in the Matrix, but also the Ukraine, Russia, and that's what everyone's really been talking about. I've been seeing that's what they've been pushing to us, right? This only thing that they're giving us this to react and to respond to. So everyone's been putting their energy out there. A lot of very good perspectives on everything, and it's incredible just to see how the reaction from us and what they do and how we react and respond. And so that's the at the end of the day, that's the power that we have. They watch and observe how we respond to certain things, and it is the simple things that we would think that we can just brush that off, but we're starting to see the devil in the details, and that's fantastic as a collective, because that's the thing that got us tripped up. We didn't look at the fine print. We didn't look at the fine print, or also we didn't look and see what was right in front of our face. I've seen the Will Smith and the Chris Rock slap. I've seen so many perspectives. Yeah, I mean it's pretty funny. Honestly, it's pretty funny. I laughed at it. That was just some crazy stuff. That was some crazy stuff. Just to see that happen. They got their own things going on. That whole family got their own stuff going on. But it honestly, listening to other people talk about it, it just shows you, these people didn't used to be like this, but being in a certain geographical location, shaking enough hands, experiencing what they experience, having what they do, pushed out to the collective, see how they react to Spot, and then this is how, in a way, they think it's normal. So with the Chris Rock and everything, the slap. Hey, I mean, now I don't know the last time we've actually seen two grown men have a slap fight, or like just a slap, or like I don't know when we've seen that before. So that's something you would think ladies would do, right? Be like, but hey, look. It's very interesting, and I'm not surprised they had it in people that look similar to us, so look similar to me. So it just shows you the subliminals, but also just like it's just more distractions, right? More distraction. Also, when it comes to the Will Smith and Chris Rock thing, I actually was watching an episode of Billions, and it was called the Chris Rock test, and it was hilarious. It was season 5, episode 2, and I watched it, and I was trying to see if there was any synchronicities or something that I could connect to it. But I thought that was pretty funny that I happened to come across a title on Billions. And if you don't know what Billions is the TV show on it's like Showtime Stars, one of those networks, and it's about the wealthy, billions, and they they're like financial. They trade the stocks and they sabotage other people's stocks, and it shows you like the systematic from the judge, they show you the steps. So how they trickle down. How do they get from tampering with the juice in the pharmacy, having people tamper with, and all the way up to the judge. Who's going to be sitting and making the ruling? The judge. They show you how some people. They show you the loop. They show you just like how many people it would probably take to go through, and what a lot of these meetings take place. Sometimes they orchestrate them. They plan them way before, and like you don't really see it unravel until they give you flashbacks. But Billions is a great show because shout out to Uriel. He was talking about politics, education, and I think he said health are very, we're paying attention to that a little bit more. Entertainment, they're trying to take us back from entertainment just a little bit more. So, but I know Will Smith and that stuff was entertainment. But like I was saying, man, like Will Smith, and I lost that point right there. But there's another thing I saw with Will Smith and Chris Rock. Oh yeah, I was talking about Billions, right? I was telling you about how Billions was, but it's pretty much people fighting back and forth with the money, trying to just acquiesce. Try to get more money, pretty much, and sabotage each other. And something they put when it comes to wealth means war or something like that. But it's a great show just to see how it could look in everyday reality, on how they get shit done, on how things stand, and give you some insight to how things probably works. Another thing I came across, somebody in the job, I think it was Neil the hacker, right? He had put the Will Smith effect, and it was when you're talking to someone normal, and then you're just being truthful, and you're just being yourself, you're being authentic, and all of a sudden the person reacts in a way that's kind of like weird, or like you just kind of see them change real quick. And he was saying that the Agent Smiths have the ability to jump into someone, possess them real quick, and try to get a reaction out of you. And so it was really weird because I had it was like a group session with my I had a quick group session with a couple, about 6 or 7 people. I was a participant, and I was, speaking my truth. I was being authentic, just talking about something I was really passionate about. And all of a sudden, the guy reacted. It was subtle, right? It was subtle. And mind you, I didn't see the Will Smith effect picture until after I saw this happen in front of me. I saw this guy. He kind of was weird because I wasn't talking about Ukraine and Russia. That's when it really popped up. And I was talking about how like music, because in the group session that I was having, we were talking about what inspires you, or what something. What was the question, man? It was something that what like really helps you connect. Anyways, I said music, okay? I said music because music is a powerful tool. And music is something is something you can tune into. It can help, ride the wave and frequency of whatever music that you tune into, and embody that frequency real quick. And I was saying music, and I was chilling, I was like pumped, and then all of a sudden the guy was like, yeah, we're really struggling. He wanted to elaborate on this. And also struck with me was the Ukraine and Russia stuff, because it was apparently a guy playing the piano, and I was like, that's like weird. Like, I'm not trying to talk about that. Like, it was just weird. And I was like, okay. I mean, but he was just telling me but I was like, man, like, was I supposed to react and respond in a certain way? I didn't say anything. I just said that, like, okay, because we already know it's a facade. He doesn't know. But I was like, that's weird, and I'm not like, I didn't react in the way. I was just like, whatever, to myself. Like, okay. But that's when I saw the Will Smith effect. And I was like, was that like one of those incidents? But it couldn't have been. It could have just, But that was some things that I was saying. But also, I thought it was very interesting that something like that, the Will Smith effect, exists. And it was in the Matrix. So I thought that was pretty cool. But all that Kanye and Kim stuff, I didn't even know. It's pretty funny. I really don't tune into celebrities like that, because most of the time I've been seeing. I don't really tune into celebrities like that, so I really don't. Kim, Kanye, and shout out to Kanye. He's a Gemini, so I fuck with Kanye. I actually never really listened to a lot of his music. There's not too much Kanye I've listened to, but it's these lives of some of these celebrities. Man, it's tough. The shit that when it comes to how we have to see them now, because everything's really clear to see. You have eyes to see, like, damn, they going through some fucked up stuff, right? That stuff, in a way, it sucks. You may have gone through situations like that, like Kim and Kanye, you know what I'm saying? But it's not for the whole world to see, and it's like, damn, like, hey, but that's the celebrity Hollywood Matrix stuff, you know what I mean? But like I was saying, I think it's all funny. We give it all hee ha ha. That's great and all, whatever. But also I was talking about, so I've been tuning into, I had a crazy synchronicity last night. So I've been tuning into Rashad Jamal. I don't know if you know him, Divine Insight. He's on YouTube, but he has a University of Cosmic Intelligence. And I was on the video where he was talking about, he was breaking down he was like, this is the land of Atlantis. But what I enjoyed, what I was like, he was breaking down the different realms of what different species live on each realm here. Nine ethers. He was breaking down the realms, and he said we're on realm 5, Atlantis. So this is what he was saying. But he was talking about the honeycombs that live on a certain realms. The one with the, if you ever seen the movie Honeycombs, he was bringing up the Honeycomb movie, and how the people's heads were like a comb, and he was but it was a great video, so definitely check it out. But speaking of, we were talking about honeycombs. So I was on Geometry Effect News, and he had TFR last night. So two different people. We have Rashad Jamal, Zachary K. Hubbard, Divine Insight, and we have Geometry Effect News, and then Anita Flying High. We're in the age of information, so the information. There's so many teachers out here that we could be learning from. And there's so many great teachers. Uriel, the Peace Dealer. There's so many teachers out here right now on YouTube, especially if you're looking to continue to like expand your mind. And for me, well, let me give you the synchronicity that I had with Rashad Jamal and Uracho Effect News Zachary K. So we had a caller. It was hilarious. It was a caller that was calling in. It was something Stone Man, and he was talking about you know how the Pope in their hats, they wear those big ass cones, and he was talking about, you know, how some of the Egyptians had skulls like that, and these are extraterrestrial beings that live on the realm, but not in this realm, but yeah, are possessed, and here they're in the you know, the 13 houses. And so he was talking about the honeycombs too last night. And I was like, damn, I was just thinking about the honeycombs. I was like, that was a great synchronicity, because it was like two different. Listen, these are two different platforms, and in a way, they it was just so weird for me to be able to like. I was just hearing about honeycombs, and this guy's over here talking about honeycombs. So it's like we are getting a 360. Everything, we're starting to come to the same conclusion. And I thought that was pretty great to just experience listening to him say it in two different mentalities. You would call, I don't want to characterize them matrix-wise, but Rashad Jamal is someone that looked like me, and Zachary K. Hubbard is considered a Caucasian male. So I thought that was hilarious. So two different listeners, two different audience, but we talking about the same thing, just in different aspects of it. And I thought that was a great synchronicity for me to have, just to show that I'm on the right path. It is. I know I'm on the right path, but it's just a great synchronicity to have it. Like, yeah, this is we coming to conclusions. We're coming to conclusions, and so Rashad has a song called the Kundalini Energy. Kundalini Energy, but it's a great song, and he talks about, because we know we're having our awakening. Well, not awakening. It's we are having an awakening. I know I am. But the energy on the planet, right, has got so low to the fact it can't go any lower, right? So now it has to come up, right? So now it's like we didn't got so low. We, as a collective, that the only thing now is up. Because I mean, how much lower can we get as a collective? We you know what I mean? How much lower can we get? How low is low? Like when you think about it. And I think that's something interesting. I'm like, damn, I'm thinking about my life. Like, how low have I been? How low is lower than you've been? And we don't want to think about that too much, but as a collective, that's what we're going through. But also, I saw something very interesting. I was remembering who said it. I think it probably was Rashad, but he was talking about energy cycles. Like, this is the apocalypse. I know it's chilly today, y'all. It's very chilly today, so that's my heater. So let me just make sure let's put it a little closer. So we're talking about this, you know, where we experience energy cycles, and it kind of triggered him. It's like, oh, it makes sense. So this is what the Peace Dealer says. Though this is the end of the world, the apocalypse, the old world is ending, in the new world, and we're ushering in the new world, right? We have to bring in the new world, but first we got to get through all this, the reset. We have to get through this energy cycle of destruction, in a way, with like no food, this like destruction, and we're just beginning, right? We're just getting started, but it's the energy cycle. Started in 2020 when Corona, when the 19 hit and everything, and the Great Conjunction, right? The Great Conjunction, December 21st, right? When it really started. So it was an energy cycle. So I was like, okay, I'll get it now. So this is an energy cycle. We're having to, of course, everything is energy. We're energetic beings, but also we're supposed to be riding in the frequency vibration based upon what's going on in the sky, and how, based upon our alignments, how it reacts, how we react and respond to it. So but this energy cycle that we're experiencing as a collective is an apocalypse energy cycle. So it's like really Walking Dead out here, people with, stuffs on. It really is like, damn, that's the energy cycle. Because think about it, think about the last time we as a collective had seen that. And so I was like, oh, okay, so it must have been when we had the last apocalypse energy cycle, right? And so that's what I get when astrologers do that. This is what happened. Destruction and all this extra stuff happened when the alignments were like this a couple days ago, but it's actually worse because we have this extra alignment. And then of course with technology, everyone pushing out there, we're pushing out, our feelings, especially, and also, the truth is being censored. So it's like, damn, we try to, everything is pretty interesting right now. It's pretty crazy, and we all little, the world is we're trying to be sane and we're as sane as we can be. Most people, like if you listen to me, like you're pretty sane, like, but not a lot of people are like this, right? That's why we at this point, right? I wasn't like this 2 years ago, so I was just like everyone else. So it's not like I'm So, but anyways, I'm talking about right now in the present moment. There's more. I feel like there's more than there used to be because I'm included, and you're included, but not as much as we would like, right? So when it comes to that, there's more demons in the world than, well, not, I don't want to say demons, but there's just more people that don't think for themselves now. And then again, they don't want us to. Yeah, let me sip this tea. There's no rush. It's kind of cold now. It's kind of cold now. My tea's kind of cold now. Also, okay, remember I was telling y'all I was having problems outside my apartment, right? Man, I don't know, man. It's kind of like, it hasn't gotten worse, but it's just like, I don't even know these people. I don't even know, like, they introduced them to, she lives like a neighbor, but she's down, like, across the, how do you say it, I live on the top, but she's all the way on the left, or whatever. All far, I guess she got a dog, though. And the dog's giving her trouble, I guess, but this chick's crazy, man. This chick's crazy, and, like, I didn't even, like, wasn't even gonna talk to her if the dog didn't, like, keep coming to my apartment, like, because, like, I like to have my door open sometimes, get some fresh air, and the fucking dog keeps coming and stuff like that. It's cool and all, but, like, she don't take the nigga out, and I'm like, it's bad. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and I didn't even want to talk to this person. And I should have never had talked to that. I should have never had pet that dog. Because I swear, like, now it's just like, they can't. It's like she's always fucking walking fucking up and down the hall. Like, I'm like, bro, this is just, I don't know. People are possessed. People are just possessed out here. And I can't, like, it's free will. You can do whatever the fuck you want, whatever. That's why I be trying to leave. I be out the crib. I be going out the crib, but, like, man, I don't know. I live, the place I'm living, I don't know, it's giving me, it's just weird, bro. It's been weird out here. I've never, as long as I've been there, I've never had these problems. And all of a sudden, like, out of nowhere, it's like when we started the new year, out of nowhere, these energies, like, wait, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? So, you gotta be aware of that, like, especially, like, this shit ain't, like, if stuff ain't never really happened, and all of a sudden, I'm trying to think, like, what am I, it says, and I was thinking, like, is there something in me that I need to heal? Is there something, because, they say, you see something outside yourself, it could be something within you, and I'm like, damn, is there something within me that I need to heal, I need to fix? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, I'm meditating, I'm going, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm very hydrated, making sure I'm drinking water, I'm getting in the sunlight, I'm making sure I'm saying affirmations. So I'm like, why am I getting disturbed? Why is this disturbance happening? So people's, all I can really say, people is really possessed right now. Like, people's, they're not strong enough. They don't have spiritual hygiene, and they're not taking care of themselves. And so then you have to just, the people are just, they're weak. They're weak. They haven't built up that strength, right? And so that's what, that's what I said. That's what we all been doing. That's what we have to continue to do, is just build our spiritual heart. Make sure we stay spiritually hydrated and spiritually fit and focused on the mission. And that's continuing to expand inside and without. Expand yourself, expand the world, and be yourself. And so, you'll be the living example for those around you. That's all you can do nowadays, because this is the end of the world. You just really have to just be. You are the example for the new world. So it's like you just, okay. So cool. This is a need to fly. It's a need to fly high. And cool. We cool. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who you are. Cool. And now you don't have to switch up when you meet people. They actually have. I'm not saying everyone is gonna really know you, because I don't share everything on the internet, because it's the internet. There's no need to do that. But I'm just saying. I was just giving you some things that are going on outside my crib. Because you may go, I don't know why I'm having these problems. That's just been bothering me, because I just heard something. That's why I was talking. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But also I wanted to let you know, I finally got my landing page for my cannabis shop. So if you want to check that out, and it's in my link tree, and actually you can use my code. Do I have it on here? Let's see if I can. Everything's in the description, though, in my link tree. And make sure you use my code Anita's CBD joint, and make sure you put Anita's with the S, ANITAS CBD joint. Just Anita's CBD. That's the discount code when you check out, if you want to check out these products. Right now we have a sale on the top 3: the gummies, the strawberry gummies, the hemp rub cream, and then also the oil, the I think the 75. Let me see. I have put the I made an advertisement. Let me see where I put this advertisement at. Okay, so it's the all natural CBD gummies, right? The strawberries, and we have regular, and then the 750 milligram, the hemp oil. Okay, so that little droplets, and I should be getting some products here soon. I don't know, what's going on at the post office, and so I'll be able to show y'all what they look like. And also the hemp intensive release rub, that's all on sale for a limited time right now. You can I was gonna see if I can bring it up here, an image. I was gonna say you can. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Limited time, we're on sale right now. Okay, so if you want to check some of the stuff out, you can, and you can do 4 easy payments. 4 easy payments. With Zelly. So check that out if you want to. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through my link tree, all the way up to $20. So if you want to support your girl's work, I appreciate it. In general, I appreciate it. But we're wrapping up. We got about a minute left. 30 minutes. 30 minutes of rambling. But I'm happy. Like I said, it's the sun in Aries, moon in Gemini. I want to just express myself in another way today. And of course, I just get some things off my chest that I'm seeing in the collective. Make sure you're staying, just aware of your surroundings, aware of what's going on as a collective, just to see how, how things could affect you in a way. Oh, I remember one more thing. I think I remember one more thing, but I'll probably talk about it on next episode. Probably talk about next episode because we're wrapping up with the 30 minutes. Definitely. Oh, I want to shout out everyone that I tune into that are just great teachers that I think. Shout out Dolo the Pilot Man. Shout out the Peace Stealer. Shout out the Rashad Jamal. Who else do I listen to? Man. At the moment, those are the three cats I've been tuning into mainly. But also all my tarot card readers. Shout out to all y'all, the Ghetto Nun. Man, yeah, there's some tarot card readers that I like. Yeah, and there's many more. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Who else do I listen to? What, shout out to Ralph too. I always enjoy seeing Ralph's inspirational posts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ralph too. Everyone knows Ralph. Yeah, everybody, shout out to everyone that's, just putting good energy out there to the collective and just helping us continue to stay on course and awaken. Oh, and Zachary K. Hubbard, Gematria Effect News. Shout out to all the Gematria decoders out there. There's so many. Just shout out to everyone that's, being truthful and speaking their truth and, being voices for ourselves and for, those to come after us. That you may have children or not, but those to come after us. Shout out to everyone that's just continuing to do, do you as an individual. Shout out to Esoteric Cloud Service. Shout out to the whole Soul group. Daria, everyone. Shout out to the Soul fam, changing the world just by being yourself. Shout out to everyone that supports me. Like I said, shout out to you, the listener. I appreciate everyone. I mean, we are a collective. Together, we're gonna help continue to expand, and usher in the new world, new ways of thinking. Remember, we're in tech. It's all about information. Hopefully, you have the right information to make you successful, to make you do the things that you want to do with your reality. I mean, there's no limit. We are creation. We get to create and, create and destroy shit that we created and create more shit and destroy that shit and create more shit. It's not shit, but, so keep creating, keep being yourself, keep being inspired, keep inspiring others, keep being aware, you know what I'm saying? Fly above the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Fly above the bullshit. But thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the Extendajoint Flightcast. It's your girl, Anita, flying high, flying out of this third dimensional reality, and I'll see you on the next one, okay? Deuces.